Thank you, Jeff. Now to the heartbreaking story that has the entire nation watching. The somber and meticulous work of recovering victims at a bridge collapse in Sweetwater, Florida continues.
New tonight, according to Florida transportation officials, an engineer called 2 days before the bridge collapsed. That engineer apparently reported cracking in one end of the bridge. 6 people were killed, nearly a dozen hurt. Authorities fear the number of fatalities may increase as they begin removing the collapsed pedestrian bridge from the roadway. One of the first officers on the scene talked about the rush to rescue people under the rubble.
We were able to get the passenger out of that vehicle. Unfortunately, the driver, she did not make it. She was crushed, but he was, they were able to take a piece of wood, and civilians, people, officers, pried that door open and pulled him out of the back seat of that car.
Also tonight, we now know the name of one of the people killed in the collapse. Alexa Duran was identified by her dad, who spoke to the Spanish edition of the Miami Herald. He said the pedestrian bridge crashed down on his daughter's SUV on Thursday, trapping her inside. Duran was a freshman political science major at FIU, where the pedestrian bridge was being constructed. All of this revealed while the investigation into the cause continues. Investigators revealed what was happening at the time of the collapse.
Construction crews were working on the diagonal at this location right here at the north end of the structure at the time of the collapse. The construction crews were applying post-tensioning force that is designed to strengthen the diagonal member. And this is the location where they were working.
Records show the construction company involved in building the bridge, MCM, was cited by OSHA for 11 violations involving South Florida projects between 2014 and 2017. And just weeks ago, MCM was sued over the collapse of a makeshift bridge walkway at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in 2016.
Now, for those in the construction industry, this incident is raising a lot of questions because the industry is so tightly controlled and projects are repeatedly inspected. Many structural engineers are struggling to understand what went wrong.
It's extremely hard for me to believe that something of this magnitude can happen. Like every field, right, you go, things happen, right? The question is, what actually caused the problem? We actually first need to identify the issue related to that.
Rashid says it's simply too early to determine whether human error or a product flaw may be to blame.